Hey all, this is Param. Actually, in earlier videos, we have seen that how to set up the simple test cluster, right? So in this video, yeah, I think in this one, okay, I have explained how to set up the simple clusters, okay, simple testing cluster or something. Okay, you can do this set up this cluster within the same post, in fact, okay. So that is what we have seen. Now, let's say either in dev or UAT or productions, okay, either of these three, okay. We will, this is the typical very simple 3 node cluster, okay, means 3 host cluster, you can say 3 host cluster, okay. So you can say like each Elasticsearch run in dedicated node, it's a dedicated host. Okay, so this is what the very simple, and of course I will show the demo in the upcoming videos. Okay, in the down the lines I can show the demo, but I want to explain like how it would be. Okay, so since I have explained what are the different roles. Okay, so for some of the roles we can have dedicated node, right? Okay, so in addition to that I want to explain these ones. Okay, so here assume that we have server box 1, 2, 3. So I mean each is separate host. Okay, so or you can say like host 1 instead of saying server box. Okay, host 1, host 3, host 3. Okay, let me edit host 2. Okay, okay. So host 1, and host 3. Okay, that's fine. It can be any other, no problems. Okay, so usually we will have minimum 3 node cluster in most of the cases. Okay, so you can have this stuff in production itself. Okay, of course I have delivered for some of the cluster, some of the customer, but you can, if you want, you can do similar setups in the dev also. But the main difference is it is running different hosts. That is what the major thing. Okay, okay. So each box act as a separate host. Okay, in that host we have one instance we are running. Okay, in that instance, okay, so what are the roles are played here? Say in the host node one Elasticsearch is running. Okay, okay, so it play a data node, ingest node and master node. So these 3 role is played, or I can have the in 3 instances of Elasticsearch itself, but that is not good. Okay, we will not have such that. Okay, we will not have like that. Okay, so let's say like each box have one instance of Elasticsearch running. Okay, in that each instance play these are the role, data node its play, ingest node its role its play, and master node. Okay, similarly in the host one we are running one instance of Elasticsearch that can be machine learning, data node and master node. But okay, but let us not have like this. Okay, data node, let me move to here, or let me delete at least. Yeah, okay, I think I don't know, it's gone. Okay, so this is goes. Okay, here you can say a machine learning node. Okay, and one master node. Okay, so obviously these two here you can say these 2 instances can be a master, but this just voting only. Okay, similarly data node, what these 2 can act as a data node. Okay, and this can be act as a coordination node. This instance play these many roles. As I told you, single instance can have many roles. We will declare that attribute called node dot attributes. That is, it's an array of values. Okay, I mean comma separated values, comma separated string. In fact, okay, comma separated string. So you can have many roles. Okay, so that's how the host 3 and the Elasticsearch is running, right. That instance have almost 4 roles play: coordination is play, data node is play, master node, transform node. All those roles is played here. Here the host 1 is playing master node and master and machine learning node. So this is one typical example. Okay, so these are the roles I have defined in each instance of Elasticsearch in the separate host. Okay, now how the data will be. Okay, so obviously this is a coordination role, right? Yeah, okay. So we can configure IP of this one. Okay, IP of this IP and port number of this ones. Okay, in all of this data shipper. Okay, so here you can see like okay, I want to show something. Okay, metric bit monitoring other bits of the then the notebooks. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I don't want. Let me replace this one. Okay, with Elastic Agent. Elastic Agent is a recent additions. Okay, it is very thick. It combine of all these bits. Okay, it has okay with the fleet. Okay, yeah, of course. Elastic Agent means it's work with only fleet only. We do have the fleet only. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is so you can have in any of these data shipper in target node, of course. okay, in target node, target server or some dedicated host itself. Okay, so let's say heartbeat in the APM servers, we will be running separate one of the node. Okay, so one of the cluster, sorry, one of the host. I'm confusing again. Okay, APM server we will be running separate host, and similarly heartbeat we will be running separate host. Maybe heartbeat we can, along with that we can run logstash as well. Okay, logstash. But audit beat, winlog beat is it will be running the target host. Okay, in dedicated host. Dedicated host, DI dedicated CA dedicated host. Okay, this will be again a dedicated host. Okay, so audit beat, winlog beat, this will be the target server which we want to monitor. Okay. My machine is very slow today. I don't know. It's become a world book now. Okay. So it can not only these beats. Of course, I have put only few beats here, but there are there are many beats are available. Okay, those beats can ship data to the coordination node, I mean in the host 3. Okay, of course Elastic Agent also can push into the Elastic Agent server. Okay, then it will push to here. So this is what sample dedicated, sample production grade, I can say. It is a production grade or dev environment grade or UAT grade multi-host cluster. Okay, multi-host clusters. Okay, of course it's multi-node, that is fine. Okay, as I told you in earlier videos, instance node is interchangeable. Okay, instance node is interchangeable, host is different. Okay, host means separate server that has separate IP, that's it. Okay, but in real times, okay, we will run one instance or one node in a separate host. So that's why host 1, host 3. Okay, these are the data shippers. Okay, this will be push into data in the coordination node. That is really good one. Okay, of course you can point to any one of the node. That's fine. Okay, but I can point to this one because here the internally routing will happen by default. Round robin routing is there. Okay, and that will be employed among these 3 nodes. Okay, you don't worry about that. So you don't worry about which host I have to configure, this one or this one, this one, this one. What will happen if host 3 is down? You don't worry about that. Okay, so because of it internally that internally load balancers are employed within the cluster by Elasticsearch. Okay, then actually here the thing is, okay, so once you started the multi-hosted clusters, okay, many times we want to restart the either single host or multi-host, no problem. Okay, single host or multi-host. Okay, we often may need to restart the full cluster restart. Okay, why? Okay, why? The reason is what is if you are updating some of the static configurations, at least in early stage of setups. Okay, minimum first 10 days or 20 days. Okay, you will be keep on changing your val configurations. Okay, that belongs to static configuration means you have to do restart your clusters. Okay, how do you restart? Okay, if you just straight away kill it, what will happen? The Elasticsearch cluster masters thing like, hey, one node has down. Okay, now we have to reallocate or make a replicate of the shard or rebalancing. Okay, these are activity will be started immediately. Okay, that cluster will think like one node goes down because of some reasons. Okay, or it is not reachable. Okay, so we should avoid that. Okay, because of we are going to restart just to make sure some of the reflect some static configuration. It is not real really one node, one particular host is going down. No. Okay, so in that case we call it graceful restart of the cluster. So in that case the rebalancing or reallocating any shard, this will not be occurred. Okay, so now, so how we can do that? So we can do disable shard allocation by API. Okay, so there is separate API is there. So okay, using that you can configure. Then stop indexing and flush API. So we will do flush again separate API. Okay, then of course if you are having machine learning, so you have to disable. Then okay, if you are having machine learning, so machine learning has to be disabled. What? Why? The machine learning, what will happen? It will, the model will be keep on build, right? It will be keep on improve. Model will be keep on improved. It's by nature of machine learning. Okay, so that model should not be the thing like that. A particular hours there will not be data. It should not model get updated. Okay, every day in this particular hour there will not be any incident, or there will not be any data. Model will be learn like that, right? So because of it, models will learn by course of that time period, right? So it will be keep on improved this itself, that itself. So that's why they will say you should stop the machine learning jobs. Okay, you should stop all the machine learning jobs, or you can pause something like that. Okay, you can stop the machine learning job, then you can stop all the shut down all the node. Okay, all the node in parallel, of course. Okay, shut down all the node by API. No, it is not by API, by killing nodes by terminal. Okay, by in terminal only we will do. Okay, then once everything is done, so okay, we have to restart. Okay, then we have to enable the allocations. Then of course we have to enable the machine learning node as well, so if we are having. Okay, this is how we have to do restart the clusters. Okay, obviously during initial setups of clusters, let it be production, let it be anything. Okay, we may need to often restart the clusters. Okay, but this is if you are doing manually. Okay, manually if you are doing setups, then you have to do this way. But if it is either ECK based, I think we have discussed already. Okay, this is ECK based. Okay, so if you are doing ECK based or any configuration tool based, then you can do in different ways. Okay, and the way it will be different, but still this API has to be called. That is to ensure the cluster state is right, state is not collapsed. Okay, but either are you going to do in the terminal or Ansible runbook, okay, or is something or cluster Kubernetes configuration. So it's up to you. Okay, it will change. Okay, okay. That is because we will restart the any cluster with gracefully without any issues. Okay, I hope you like that, this content of this video. Okay, if you like the video, please like the video and share your comments. Subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.